Ik weet niet, ik heb daar gewoon zin in wat avontuur. Nou ja, gaan we gewoon doen.
I'm actually going to keep the map in my offhand right now, just so we can use that to find our way as we fly out in this direction. And this could potentially be quite a long journey, so don't be surprised if I cut away during this and come back when we have got a little bit closer to the mansion, because I haven't really scouted this location out. I don't know where this is going to be, so chances are we will have a bit of a long journey ahead of us here. One great way of flying long distance is to get basically as high up as you can, find an angle where you're kind of facing like at a subtle downward angle so that you don't start to lose momentum in the air, and then just kind of point yourself and fly. And if you've got a map telling you which way to go, then that's usually pretty effective.
Ik ga even een zwaard maken.
Kind of dipping down and raising yourself up to gain a little bit of height, gain a little bit of speed, tends to slow you down a little bit. If you just kind of coast like this, it saves on fireworks a great deal. And in the process of this, we are going to be loading a lot of chunks of the world in this kind of diagonal line heading out here. So we're probably going to be getting into new terrain relatively quickly, and there might be some stuff to spot along the way. But
taxiën. Waarom duurt dat op Schiphol soms zo lang? Dat leggen we even uit. Dit is Erik.
Ik heb nog nooit de Woodland Mansion gereed, dus dit wordt ook mijn eerste keer dat ik dat ga doen, maar ja, ik weet het niet zo. Ik vind het wel leuk, denk ik. Wat ik weet dat je uit van kan krijgen is die totems, en die totems zijn wel nice. Maar ik weet ook dat er echt hele irritante mobs zijn en zo, dus daar heb ik ook eigenlijk helemaal geen zin in, maar maakt niet uit, we gaan er gewoon voor. Het wordt een spannend avontuur. Sharpness 3, knockback 1. Ja. Laten we gewoon even gaan farmen. Of ja, even XP farmen. Even die 4 leveltjes, 3,5. Even bij elkaar verzamelen. Dan gaan we even die dieren met elkaar laten neuken. Even zwaard upgraden. Golden apples maken, ook heel belangrijk. Hier neuken. Neuken, jullie allemaal neuken. Jij ook neuken. Jullie hier ook neuken doen. Jij ook neuken. Jullie ook neuken. Fracking. Yay, maximum number of breeds. Oh, ik ben eindelijk weer live na 12 dagen of zo, omdat ik op vakantie was. En dan moet ik fucking erg wennen aan de controls. Sensitivity en zo. Oeh, fucked up. Oh, ik schrok. Bro, ik weet niet waarom, maar ik vond het zo eng opeens al die schapen allemaal synchroon stil begonnen te staan. Oh, ik dacht, wat de fuck gebeurt daar nou? Maar het kan niet goed zijn dat die dingen... Ik wil trouwens ook nog even een automatische farm gaan maken. Een automatische dierenfarm, of ja, food farm. Zo. Zijn die ook even gehalveerd? Deze hondje zit een beetje in de weg. Kom maar mee. Nog 1,5 level. Waar kunnen we levels van krijgen? Even nadenken. Ik moet ook even die enchanting doen, ook nog even afmaken. Maar dat doen we een andere keer. Even nadenken, waar kunnen we levels van krijgen? We hebben levels nodig. En waar krijgen wij levels van? Ja, ik weet wel waar levels van krijgen, maar heb ik daar zin in? Ja. Oh, ik moet deze farm ook even gaan fixen, want dat kan echt niet. Hoe het er nu uitziet. Ja. We kunnen. Ja, naar de nether, maar ik heb er helemaal geen zin in, dat is het probleem. Ik hou helemaal niet van de nether. Ik heb nog wel een kutplek. En waar de fuck, volgens mij is mijn kaart kapot gegaan die ene keer. Toen ik hem ja, verbrand heb. Maar dat maakt op zich niet zoveel uit, want dan kunnen we altijd nog terugkijken. Hoe die kaart weg is gegaan. Ik vind het gewoon raar dat mijn map zo random weg is. Oh shit. Ja, laten we maar even gewoon snel naar gaan. Gewoon even snel wat hakken. En hopelijk een zwaardje met fire respect en sharpness 3 of zo. Oh, ik vind deze ook echt. Jullie weten echt niet hoeveel stress ik ervaar. Gewoon als ik naar de nether ga. Ik hou echt niet van deze plek. Ik vind het gewoon geen leuke plek. Oh ja, trouwens laten we de golden apples ook even gewoon bij de hand houden. Want mocht het fout gaan, dan kunnen we tenminste nog iets aan doen. Kijk, dit is toch wel. Ik hou hier gewoon niet van. En dit is ook de reden waarom. Ik vind die mansion eerlijk gezegd ook wel fucking en ja, ik weet niet, ik ben gewoon een fucking pussy. Maar ik heb dat nog nooit gedaan, dus vandaar. En ik weet ook niet wat ik per se kan verwachten. En ik ben ook alleen, dus als het fout gaat is er ook niemand die mij kan saven ofzo. Oké, opletten. Snap! Kunnen er 2 nethercastles zijn? Kut zo, ik weet dan niet waar ik vandaan ben gekomen. Waar de fuck is dat gat wel vandaan zijn gekomen? Oh, hier. Hey. Oké, we hebben wat we willen en nu gaan we gewoon weer terug. Oh, spannend. Kut nether. Ik wil ook binnenkort een nether hub maken met allemaal ja, wegen en zo. Laten we nu even ons diamond soortje gaan enchanten. Ik snap dan niet waarom dit hele tijd gebeurt. Waarom spant ik elke keer hier niet gewoon bij de normale? Dolfijntjes. Als je zulke dingen dropt, dan gaan de dolfijnen daarmee spelen. Zo schattig. Kijk, bitch ass. Kom gezicht. Oh, ik vind dat zo eng. Kijk, dat klinkt toch als een fucking creeper. Ik krijg er wel altijd zo'n lichte shock van als ik dat geluid hoor. Oké, laten we even ons ding gaan enchanten, ons zwaardje. Laten we hopen op iets goeds. Wat motherfucker, hit mij 1 keer. Dat dacht ik al, bitch ass, kont gezegd. Kom maar, maat. Nee! Nee! Deze heeft niets gedropt. Huts. Oh. Waardeloos. Misschien hebben we nog een interessant boek. We hebben totaal geen, hoe heet dat? Ik ben niet zo trots op hem, aquarium. Maar ik wou zeggen, we hebben totaal geen, hoe heet dat? Hoe heet dat nou? Fuck. Boeken. Ja, boeken. Let's make some books. Ik denk dat we onze opslag te klein hebben gemaakt. Dus we moeten die binnenkort al gaan uitbreiden. Dat is op zich geen probleem, want we hebben hier nog gewoon ruimte om uit te breiden. En anders kunnen we dit nog verlengen. Totaal geen probleem. Ja, quads. Laten we even alles gaan sorteren. We hebben appels nodig. We gaan 1 notch apple maken. Kijk. Als het echt fout gaat, dan hebben we die altijd nog. Om ons kontje te redden. Oké, laten we eerst even heel onze inventory clearen. Even alles wat we niet nodig hebben en zo. Boeken, waar horen boeken bij? Volgens mij hier bij de trash. Oh, ik top die zo wel, waar die horen. That is shit. Fuck. Hoezo kan dat niet? Apart. Kijk, de fuck moet ik met zo'n ei? Is zo'n shield handig, denk je? Ja, fuck it. Maak er eentje. Even nadenken hoeveel stukken. 9 min 3 is 6. Oh, shift is shield gebruiken. Oké. Heeft dit ding gewoon... Oh nee, dit ding heeft geen infinite arrows. Lol, ik zag mijn arrows niet. Dirt, 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 dirt. Even nadenken. Hebben we nog arrows extra? Een bow enchant zou ook niet verkeerd zijn hoor. Dan hoop dat ik infinite erop krijg. Goh, power fucking 4. Ik laat hier een kist maken met dingen die geenchant gaan worden. Dat is handig, lijkt me. Ik ga voor pickaxe dan. Hout. Even nadenken, zijn we dan stacked? Nee, we willen nog even een cool plaatje op onze shield. Die motherfuckers moeten weten dat wij geen grapjes maken. Hey, deze heeft dat op zijn hoofd. Het zou echt mijn ziel pijn doen dat als ik er een kist aan doe met een creeper achter me explodeert. Dat is ook wat het gevaar van zijn open ruimte. Gewoon dat zoiets kan gebeuren. Kompas. Hebben we een kompas nodig? Nou, denk ik niet, ja. Oké, even kijken. Hoe heet dat ding waarmee je dingen kunt editen? Smarting table, cartography. Doen. Ja. Hier moeten we even zo'n klein huisje maken. We zeggen met al die spullen zoals een stonecutter, crafting table, etc. Zodat we niet de hele tijd hoeven te lopen. Oh. Ik ga gewoon slapen. Het is een klein beetje moeite en dan ben ik verzekerd dat er geen creepers mijn kont komen neuken. Oh. Het tweede probleem is ook trouwens dat ik niet zeker weet waar de mansion is. Ik heb al eerder een mansion gevonden, maar ik ben mijn kaart kwijtgeraakt. Ja. Oh ja. Hoe de fuck maak je een banner? Waarom de fuck weet ik dat niet? Minekreft shield.
Alleen bij online.nl. Foxbox 1, 2 en 3 gratis in je internet- en tv-pakket.
Dit is ook belangrijk voor de voorbereiding. Fucking dik schild gewoon. En dan zul je net zien dat we waarschijnlijk gewoon net doodgaan.
My name is Pixelriffs and welcome back to the Minecraft Survival Guide. I hope you guys are having a good day. Today I thought for a change of pace we would look at something a little bit different. Today we're going to be looking at banners and how they can be designed for maximum effect to add to your world and what they're just generally useful for. Oh, I've broken my floor. Brilliant. Great start to the video. So today we're going to look at banners and the many things you can do with them, and I've been gathering a few supplies, specifically these wither skeleton skulls, so I can try and show you as much as possible about banners from within the game, because there are some very useful external tools which we will get to in a short amount of time.
Dit ding is zo OP, ja,
to test out banner designs before you create them in Minecraft. But in that case, we are getting a little bit ahead of ourselves. So, to start off with, to do anything much with a banner, you will need to know, for a start, how to create one. And I have 6 white wool in here, so I may as well use up the rest of that. I can always shear some more sheep if I want to. To make a banner, you put 6 wool of the same colour into a crafting table with a stick below it, and you get yourself 1 white banner. So these things are pretty resource intensive. You'll need
edition version Xbox Rock. And this card thing, so you can see it. Obviously, the first thing you guys are going to want to see. Do we really though? Brightness at all. Either way, guys. According to the change log, they're brighter. If we go find a cave though, let's go do it. Let's go do this inside of a cave. Because lanterns, honestly, guys, lanterns hands down are probably my favorite.
Oh, Minekreft.
They're brilliant. They're such a cool addition.
PS4 how to make banner.
Have them on a block. But in fairness, I think the hanging. Hello, I'm FX Toy Cam. Well, one of the features that was recently confirmed, the PC, like with most features from 1.0. So hopefully you do all enjoy this video and this up, and you know, basically itself. So just can kind of, you know, build on top of that. If you want, you can make the whole thing orange, or the amount of customization you need to be able to do them, and how it doesn't really work in a traditional crafting table. So what's going to probably happen is the classic crafting, the way you craft on console, where it actually looks like the PC system, that's probably what you're going to have to use, because again, there's so many different options. Let me just kind of show you what we have here. So let's take one of these 20 different things you can do, make your own banner using this, but as well as just, you know, weird combinations like this, you can also add cool list of all the things you can put on there. So we'll put this on our just the 16 types of banners. There's actually 800 quadrillion different banners. You might be like, wow, that sounds like a mess.
Ik ben echt volgens mij gewoon een dikke noob dat ik gewoon nu zie.
Ja,
From the BART train to a tour bus, stood a same. What's going on, guys? As you guys know, I am True Trees. Today I'm back here with some more Minecraft 1.10 Xbox, PlayStation, Wii U tutorials on how you can actually go ahead and make banners and even give them some more detail. This is kind of like a little with you guys that a lot of you guys probably might not have known. So anyways, before we get to the video, make sure you guys go ahead and drop a huge like on this video. Every single like does mean a lot to me, like materials. So as a banner, all of these die from like the craft. You guys can see there's three options. This is like the biggest, and go on the crafting table and you guys can look. You guys can see there's another tab. If you press R2 or L2, you guys can see there's three options. This is like the biggest thing, especially if you guys your
noob dog Ben. Ik ben zo noob.
And you guys actually have the in-game tool.
Hello, I'm
Ik ben zo noob.
back to a feature preview. Feature
Oh
preview
my
is a
God.
series I run on my channel where I show you features that are going to be included in the next update for Minecraft console, or at least the next major one. And today I'm going to be talking about one of the features that was recently confirmed, the banner. And yeah, the cool thing about feature previews is rather than most games where you just have to talk about the next feature and say, oh, here's a picture of it maybe. Instead with banners, I can actually show you how they do work because they do currently exist on the PC, like with most features in 1.9. And yeah, instead I'll be showing you how banners work, not just, you know, how they look and stuff, but also how you can craft them, also some of the cool customization,
Oh,
and
noob
a
dog
whole bunch
Ben.
of other stuff which we're doing here on the New York City map. So hopefully
Light
you do enjoy
blue.
this video. If you do like it, like the video, let me know because it helps out the channel, and let us know you do like the feature previews and indeed want to see more of these. It was a pretty popular series the last time around on my channel about a year ago, and if you want to see more, you know, kind of this update season, let me know with a like and a comment. So with that said, let's get straight into it, shall we? And let's start by talking about, I guess, you know, the base banner kind of thing, because a lot of people assume there just is one banner. You know, you look at this thing and you're like, yep, that's the banner. So you got a white thing that you can kind of, you know, cover stuff up with. But truth be told, banners are more than just, you know, this kind of mess. Banners are a very customizable thing, and you know, you might be like, oh, so there's 16 colors of banner, one for each kind of thing. That's kind of nice, but it's not just that there's 16 types of banners. There's actually 800 quadrillion different banners. You might be like, wow, that sounds like a mess. Basically, you know, banners are one of these parts of the game that are just purely user customization. You know, so that means that you can take any one of these 16 banners, which are all crafted in different ways, but you know, they're all the same concept, and you can do whatever you want them to make a banner that is exclusive to you. It's really, really cool if you ask me. And yeah, let me just really, you know, to take one of these white banners I have, for example, and show you how you can do
Hoe de
this
fuck maak je
yourself.
colored
Just showing
wall?
how to craft these. It's actually a really simple recipe. I mean, it doesn't really match up the way the thing looks, but it's just you know, a single stick and then 6 pieces of wool like that, and you've got yourself a banner. Obviously, if you use red wool, you're gonna get a red banner. If you use blue wool, you're gonna get a blue banner, and so on and so forth. Most of the time, though, you probably want to start with a white base. That's just the logic I'm gonna use here anyway, because if you have a white base for your banner, then you can
Oh
kind of
ja, je moet die
build on top of that.
hoerenbeesten
You want to make the whole
natuurlijk
thing orange,
inkleuren, hè?
the whole thing whatever color, but you can do that slowly rather than thinking. So yeah, basically the reason these are going to be so tricky to get to work in console, and the reason it's been theorized they were in the last update, is because of the amount of customization you need to be able to do them, and how it doesn't really work in a traditional crafting table. So what's going to probably happen is the classic crafting, the way you craft the console, where it actually looks like the PC system. That's probably what you're going to have to use, because again, there's so many different options. Let me just kind of show you what we have here. So let's take one of these white banners, just a white banner right here, and let me just show you a few options with just one color. So if you want to, you can add an orange stripe to the top of the banner by placing 3 blocks like that, and then suddenly you've got a banner which has, you know, 3 things in the top left, and it looks suddenly, rather than just being a, you know, white banner, it's a banner that looks like this. And this is kind of interesting, right? But you know, this is just kind of the start, because there are so many different things you can do to your banner, including, you know, again, we'll just use orange here. You can place a little stripe in the bottom left, right? One in the bottom, bottom left, one in the bottom right. You can kind of place one across the middle if you want, so now we can have like another horizontal line, which I don't know why we'd want that, but still you can get the point. We can use all these different layers of customization. We can do a diagonal line if we really want to.
Kijk, alleen bij online.nl krijg je bij je internet- en tv-pakket gratis Fox Sports Eredivisie 1, 2 en 3. Kop hem in op online.nl. Het compleetste internet- en tv-pakket nu voor maar €35 per maand. Online.nl.
Heb jij het gevoel dat je maag in brand staat? Rennie suikervrij neutraliseert brandend maagzuur snel en effectief. Rennie, je maag is zo weer rustig.
Diagonal line if we really want to. We can do a diagonal line the other way if we really want to, using this. But as well as just, you know, weird combinations like this, you can...
Starting with, you were a wither scat.
you use with sugarcane in order to get. And then you get the enchanted golden apple. You pick these up in treasure chests, so that's where you find those. It makes a thing, I don't know what that is. That'll actually end up being the Mojang logo. Creeper head, which you would get from charged creepers that are creepers that have been hit with lightning, exploding another creeper, and that's how you get a creeper head. And that makes a, oh, get out of here, banner, a creeper charge. And finally, the Wither Skull, which they drop them about 2% of the time, and you get a skull charge. So, now you can take these, take a banner, throw it in, take a die, whatever die you want, red die, throw it in, and then you take one of these patterns and drop it in, and you're only given a single thing you can make, which is whatever that pattern is. So, this flower pattern was from the daisy. Here, let me go get it again. Okay, so they're right next to what they make. So, this pattern is the oxeye pattern, and that is made from the flower, okay? Then the wither skeleton skull is used to make the skeleton skull and crossbones pattern.
Holy fuck.
That's what that looks like.
Dat is wat
the
fucking bedoeld is.
Creeper skull makes the creeper charge, which makes a creeper face pattern. And the golden apple makes a Mojang logo, that weird squiggly line thing. So this is the flower, the wither skull, the creeper skull, and the golden apple, all right there. Now, just because I'm in creative, don't think that I'm getting away scot-free here. Even if I'm in survival, oh my gosh, I need to eat. Let's eat this gold pattern. So, if you happen to get a single creeper head, because those are super hard to get, then you won't have to use it up whenever you make a pattern with that, because you've made a pattern that can be reused over and over and over and over again. What? When did these change? That looks awesome! Oh my gosh! But get out of here, particles. Been here long enough. Another interesting thing is that even after you choose something, as long as you don't pull it out of the other side, you can still save your banner. So if you throw a banner in, you think you make a change, and then also if you just like close out of the thing, it'll go back into your inventory. It's really, really nice. So you don't lose anything unless if you pull it out of the other side, throw it in, and make whatever other type of change that you want. And it really makes finding things and switching them around and adding to colors and stuff like so super simple. It is so nice.
Have the US point off this 10, but so we're just with things that are right here, and then this is where the funny stuff table epically possible. So I'll tell you how you get the stuff you need for that, and let's jump into the Pikachu. So
Fuck. Waarom werkt die niet?
Hey everybody, The Great Escape here. Welcome to another episode on our Minecraft YouTube channel.
Ja, dit is vreselijk irritant. Echt serieus, man.
Brings a lot of cool new features to the game, but most importantly, probably changes the way that Minecraft looks. Your flying around your world today and wondering why things look a little different or strange, it's this reason right here. So if you fly down here, you can see we've got new textures in our stone blocks and our granite, and everything's looking different and new. But we've got a lot of things to cover in today's update, so let's quickly look at the change log so we can see what all has changed, and then we'll start checking out the corners. So here's a list of the added some new banner patterns and a new wreath. Top, we've got the loom, which is the new block in the game that allows you to kind of work with banners. It's got this UI. So I've got my banner there. Let's see how this works. Oh, okay, and then we can come in here and we've got all our different designs and things that we can put on it.
Okay, what the fuck, waarom werkt die banner ding niet bij mij?
Let's see, let me grab some ink. So I've got my banner selected, and I can come in here and it gives me all the different options.
Oh.
The X on there, or the
Ik heb het al.
stripes.
Je moet fucking driehoekje indrukken.
This gives you a lot of different ways in which you can design and create the banner. And then you also get these patterns right here. So there's a creeper charge pattern, a skull charge pattern, flower, a thing, a field mason, and a border. So if I come up here and look at these, so that's the creeper, the flower, and the black skull charge. And then if I come back in here, there's this field. So this is the movement experience much easier than it was before, and also gives us a lot of information. So that's the first time I did there. So let's check that out. The other two blocks added. So next up is a lectern. A lectern is a block on the code that is for multi-players. So you might have a book, which say right now is... Alright, so next we got there we go, so there we have the book there, and it's only got this page, but I think it's popping off, and the interesting thing about it is that good, it's got the functionality. You should get the redstone across the left. I can't tell if I'm getting one. Let me get a book that actually has things. Alright, so we've got a book up here now, and it doesn't look like it did anything. So this functionality is not in the game yet. As you can see, it's not putting out a... Hopefully they'll...
Deze vind ik ook wel dik hoor.
Hey, what's up everybody? Skrrrowsy or Sam here. I hope you're all having a fantastic day and welcome to a brand new video here on the channel where today we are going to be taking a look at 10 amazing banner designs for Minecraft. Now quick disclaimer before we do get into the video, I might be talking a little bit weird for the next few days. A, because well, I typically talk weird according to some people. B, I actually just got my wisdom teeth out yesterday, and C, after I got my wisdom teeth out, I've had the hiccups pretty much ever since non-stop, so it's actually a little bit funny. Just wanted to go ahead and let you all know in case I do sound a little funny, but without further ado, if you all end up enjoying the video, make sure to drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications, therefore you will never miss an upload. And also, if you would like to go subscribe to my other channel, which is my vlog channel called Sam Kraus, make sure to go do that. The link will be in the description below and also the comment section. I will be starting daily uploads on that channel starting January 1st, so make sure to go check it out. And without further ado, everybody, let's check out these 10 amazing banner designs. Let's go. Alright starting off at the #1 spot, I am going to show you all how to make a lightsaber banner in Minecraft. Now you can actually use whatever color you want, but personally for me, I'm going to go ahead and use lapis. Let's get to it. You are going to need a white banner, 4 pieces of dye of whatever color, the dye of your choice. So make sure to go check it out, and without further, how to make a lightsaber banner in Minecraft. Now you can use a different color instead of lapis. It's a banner right here. This one is it right. How to make a pineapple banner in Minecraft. Right there. And then put a piece of vine right there. And boom, everybody. We are done with #3, how to make a pineapple banner in Minecraft. Hopefully you all like that design as well, because I definitely did. For this, you are going to need step right.
Ja, noise cancelling. Wat is dat nou precies? En veel belangrijker, hoe klinkt het? Nou, dat laat ik je zo horen in een luidruchtige omgeving. Hier achter mij.
You put 6 wool of the same color into a crafting table with a stick below it, and you get yourself 1 white banner. So these things are pretty resource intensive. You'll need a decent sheep farm, or at least access to a lot of string, and some dye if you want to make the banner a specific color. Because once you've made a banner of a color, it cannot really be changed wholesale. You cannot just put a white banner in here with some dye, or a red banner in here with some dye and dye it white. Because what dyes do when placed in a crafting table with a banner is dye sections of that banner different colours depending on the position of the dye in the crafting table. You can see right now that I've got a red banner in here. I'll just use the 1 red banner, and it adds a sinister canton, which is the proper, like, heraldic term, I guess, for part of the banner being dyed in a corner like that. So for example here, there you go, I've dyed it, I've taken it out of the crafting interface, and it's now got a white square in that bottom right hand corner. Now there are a whole bunch of patterns that can be achieved just by adding dye into a crafting table with a banner already present. For example, you can have a stripe down one side, a stripe down the other side. You can have a complete border like so. You can have a corner stripe like that, so it just stripes straight across the middle. You can set the banner to one side and have it go up the middle like that, so you have a central stripe or a horizontal stripe. There are a whole bunch of different things you can do with this. In fact, I think 2 stripes down the side like that gets you a complete striped pattern like that. And so if you wanted to make an American flag now, all you need to do is get some lapis wherever that is, like so, and I think we probably just need 1 of those in one of the corners. I forget which corner it has to be if you're draping a flag like this. I think it's that way around. Having spoken to some American folks about this, I'm pretty sure they've told me that when you put the flag vertically on a wall like this, when it's kind of long ways like that in portrait, I guess, the blue square still has to be on the top left. That's just a thing. I don't know. Anyway, I'm British. I don't know.
Cool addition.
Hoe de fuck doe ik dit op mijn shield?
No, sadly not. Not yet. Not yet. My guess is 4J just wanted to get an update out to the community, because at the end of the day, the PlayStation players have been left kind of in the dark. But how cool are lanterns, man?
Guys, what do you prefer? Everyone in chat, lanterns or torches? So you couldn't do that previously. So I don't think shield has mending on and break.
Go enchanted though. We found a bug. Guys, we found a bug. Yeah, we found a bug. It does not show your so the shield has mending on and breaking, does not show the enchantment on it. It's bugged. Slightly. Okay, so we found a bug. 4J, if you're watching, you gotta fix it. It doesn't show that we have the enchantments on it. Maybe if we put it like here. We put it here. We found a bug, dudes. We found a bug.
Can you put banners on shields? No, Teddy. You can't do that on Bedrock even yet. What shield?
Fuck. Triggered.
What's going on, guys? This is actually the complete opposite. It's very useful. So, yeah, plot twist is not that pointless. Oh man, I love these flowers. They make me feel like I'm in heaven. Let me just, I'll just chill here for a while. Anyways, yeah, today we'll show you how to make a shield with painting on it, just in case you want a fancy painting in the front of your shield, so that the skeleton that is shooting arrows at you will be impressed and quite entertained by the amazing masterpiece that is in the shield in front of him. You know, I mean, in case you just feel sorry about the skeleton that has a shield in front of him.
Triggered.
At the museum, you know, while he's shooting at you until you kill him. Okay, now let's just get right to it. So what you're gonna need in order for you to be able to make the shield with paintings is that you will need a bunch of wood. You will need actually a lot of wood. Get 64 of those, you know. I mean, if you can get an entire forest, that would be great. You will also need a bunch of wool. Oh no, I actually wanted to remove the D only. You know, I only had the word D, wood in there. I just wanted to remove the word D and then put the L, and that's it. But no, he decided to remove the entire word. Why did you do that? Why did you do that? What the hell? Okay, anyways, yeah, you will need a bunch of wool. There we go. You will also need a die. Oh, this time I actually wanted to remove the entire word. So yeah, it's kind of a positive thing or negative thing, you know. I mean, the fact that he actually removed the entire word with one single backspace is kind of positive, and at the same time, it could be kind of negative. Anyways, you're gonna need a die, so any die would work. I will need this. I'll get this light blue die. Let me just get 64 of those, because why not? I mean, you don't exactly need 64 of those, but since I'm creative and everything is free, then take all of it. You know, it's like a supermarket and everything is free. I'm gonna buy the entire supermarket. I'm gonna own it. I'm the manager of it right now. And yeah, that's it. That's basically all you're gonna need in order for you to be able to make the freaking what was I talking about? The shield with paintings in front of it. That's all you need in order for you to be able to make the shield with paintings on it. So let's just go into the survival right now, because I won't need creative anymore, and I wanted to show you how to craft it from the very scratch. So let's get right to it. So the first thing you're gonna wanna do is to make a crafting table. Duh, I mean, that was pretty obvious, and then without a crafting table you won't be able to create anything in existence. That's kind of obvious. Hold on a second, let me just do something in creative real quick. There is something extremely important I forgot to do, which is kill that motherfucking pig. Yeah, that's exactly what I forgot to do. Kill the freaking pig. That will go exactly. And click the crafting table. Duh. Okay, I'm gonna stop right now. Now you're gonna.
And today, guys, secret that I got I'm having, you know what? For now, they're different. It's really be able to go upside down. They do have light. They do shoot light, and that's pretty cool. And this is not working in the same respect, because when I put the book in and out, it doesn't. My tutorials, let's plays, and stuff. Thanks a lot.
Hello, I'm a extra in Minecraft. So far, it's just capture one.
Deze gasten wel een shield.
Want to hit people, but then still be able to reload. Because again, right now, and what will happen is your thing will move from the left hand to the right hand. So, from the right hand to the left hand. So, do you want to move your shield or your carrots from your left hand to your right hand to your left hand? Then you just press the key, whatever the button will be, and it will move over there. And then your other hand is free to move around. So, yeah, your left hand is kind of like tied to one thing, whereas your right hand can be changed at all times. Again, there's a dominant hand in Minecraft, and it's whatever is your hotbars on. It's just your left hand can kind of hold things and do some secondary functions. So, if you want to, you can set it up so you've got some splash potions in there, and that means that if you really want to, you can have a sword in your right hand and a sword combination, so you can do crazy stuff like fire one in the air, so hit someone. I know there's some really weird stuff you can do that you won't even need to switch your hotbar for. So yeah, that is dual wielding explained very briefly. To explain, to kind of put it that way.
Ja, ben ik dan fucking hol of wat? Blijkbaar kun je, even niet zo. Blijkbaar kun je in fucking Bedrock Edition kun je geen ja, dingen op een shield plaatsen. Allemaal tijd verneukt hieraan. Jammer. Ik denk dat ik zo wel goed zit. Dat we nu ready zijn om gewoon voor te gaan. Eindelijk, voor die bitch ass mansion. Even al die peoples te neuken die erin zitten. Potions. Ja, laten we nog trouwens nog even wat potions maken. Potion of... ja, wat zijn handige potions om te hebben. Ik had vroeger zo'n app met ja, hoe je alle posts moet maken. Dat was vroeger zo handig, ja. Oké, potion. En ga even alles opschrijven op mijn hand. Welke potion wil ik? Ik heb geen papier bij de hand, kutzooi. En deze pen werkt niet op mijn hand. Even iets pakken. Moment. Oké, eens kijken wat voor potions willen we allemaal. Potion of healing. Strength. Fire resist is toch niet nodig? Ja, alleen deze twee. Kutzooi. Fuck. Fuck deze die. Een strength potion, hoe maak je die? Blaze powder. Another what? Oké, we maken suiker. We hebben suiker nodig. Suiker. 12 suikers, alsjeblieft. 12 suikers. Acht. Plus 4 nog. Exact. Uh, 12 paddenstoelen eigenlijk.
Hello everybody, my name is 101 DC Broadcast Gaming. Today I'm going to show you all how to make a potion of strength in Minecraft 1.11. So, what you actually need are these things in the chest right here and these blaze rods. So, what we're going to start out with is of course the nether wart and the blaze rods. So, to make a potion of strength you do need blaze rods, and you get those from actually going to the nether and killing blaze. I've done a tutorial on that, so do make sure to actually go and check that out if you haven't already. It will be in the top right hand corner. So yeah, first of all what you need to do is you need to get a glass bottle. This is where we'll actually get the potion of strength. But before we get the potion of strength, we actually need to make an awkward potion. So
heb fucking blaze powder nodig. Potion. Kut zo, ik heb geen fucking meloen. Oh, potion of strength, daar heb je fucking dinges nodig, man. Paddo's. Maar dat is jammer. Waar de fuck vinden we heel snel paddenstoelen? Hey, we hebben een kijker. Ik ga naar de fucking mansion. Ik ben nog steeds aan het fucking voorbereiden. Ik wil even nog een potion of healing maken, potion of strength en dan ga ik vertrekken. Maar we hebben even paddenstoelen nodig en dat is het enige probleem nu. Waar de fuck ga ik paddenstoelen vinden? Van die grijze paddenstoelen, niet de rode. Aangezien ik geen plek ken in de buurt waar we die even snel kunnen halen. Bitch. Bottles, we need some bottles. Kutzooi. Bitches. Oh ja, we moeten even snel naar de blaze. Hopelijk zijn dan deze gegroeid. Ik ga even wat blaze rot halen voor mijn potion of strength en dan zijn we ready. Jezus man, die voorbereiding duurt al bijna 2 fucking jaar. Of 2 fucking uur bedoel ik. Wacht, moet hier zijn. Juist. Kom op man, drop een beetje loot. fuck, mijn shield ligt helemaal op, maar deze fucking gaan? Nee, tuurlijk niet.
That view is awesome because you get both overhangs like coming back and dying right into that big wall.
Oké, we zijn bijna ready om te gaan. Even het ding van de bak halen. Als ik het goed heb, moet daar ergens ja, dat ding zijn. Die tempel of die mansion bedoel ik. Terwijl we daar naartoe gaan, ga ik even wat kijken over de mansion.
Hello everyone, my name is Pixorus and welcome back to the Minecraft Survival Guide. I hope you guys are having a good day. Today, in the spirit of cleanup week, or kind of, I guess, spring cleaning week is kind of what I've decided this is going to be. I'm going to return to a place we haven't been for a long time, and a place that people have been asking me to go back to in the comments for a little while. We're going to revisit the woodland mansion that I discovered way back in the day, back in what is now the most successful episode of the Minecraft Survival Guide, weirdly enough, the episode where we raided the woodland mansion, episode 59, I believe it was. And we're going out there for a very specific reason, because at the time people were a little bit confused that I hadn't explored more of the secret rooms of the woodland mansions, because some of them can generate with secret rooms, and people were saying I should go over there and rediscover the fact that there should be a secret room in that mansion. Well, until recently, I had assumed that there wasn't one, because I had found a secret room, but it wasn't in the place they normally generate, and it didn't seem to contain anything. But purely by coincidence, I flew around that mansion in spectator mode when I was checking out the chunks that I wanted to delete before 1.14, and it turns out that there was something I had never known about these woodland mansions before, and the fact that I had assumed it didn't have a secret room at all was actually half wrong. So today, in the spirit of spring cleaning week, we are going to return to that woodland mansion to correct my mistakes and to find out I think it's really a viable thing to use vindicators in those farms. Not only that, but you can also find vindicators spawning naturally in the world as part of pillager patrols, meaning that these vindicators stuck here in the woodland mansion aren't really all that useful when we could get a vindicator to spawn much closer to home and not worry too much about transporting them. With that said, however, I would love to do an episode about mob transport at some point in future, so I think what I'll probably end up doing is coming back for these vindicators anyway, mostly because I promised I would, and some people in the comments are always bringing it up. Every now and again they'll bring up the fact that I still have some vindicators left here, so don't worry, I will come back for them. Now, the thing about these secret rooms that everybody was saying in the comments of those videos is that you can get to them behind this giant illager face at the top of the staircase. And the thing about that is that it's not always true. I did demonstrate this in the video where we were tidying up the chunks of the world, but I may as well demonstrate it to you now. The way these mansions generate means that this face is always at the top of a staircase, but that doesn't always mean there is a secret room behind it. And in the case of this mansion, there is actually a window behind it leading out onto the open air balcony over here, and that is because this mansion generated kind of oddly, and the way it works is that the secret room on the top floor up here is just in a different place, and to find it we need to go into this back bedroom over here and dig through the wall. Something that I did kind of off camera in the video because aside from the fact that there are mobs spawning in here because there is no light, I actually came in here and realised that there were no... Whoa, there we go. There were more creepers in here. I actually realised that there were no chests in here, and even though those creepers have blown stuff up, they haven't blown up the areas where the chests would be. More often than not, they are tucked underneath these wall sections around here, and I was kind of surprised that there was nothing like that to be found, but I figured, okay, no point in demonstrating a secret room if I can't show you where one is. However, I neglected to explore the ceiling, and it turns out that there are in fact attic spaces in some of these secret rooms. So I'm going to use some of these dark oak logs that the creepers have kindly provided me with, and I'm going to pillar up and see what I can find in here. I will probably find a couple more creepers, knowing my luck. Yep, they've been keeping their zombie cousins in the attic, it looks like. But as you can see in the darkness over here, and I'll try and light it up a little bit better so you can see, there are chests at either end of the room in this attic space, and this is something I've never encountered before. So consider this my apology for not finding this in the original Woodland Mansion raid video. I genuinely didn't know this existed, but this is something that you guys can find. If you find a secret room without anything in the room, look up and see if you can find them elsewhere. Now this one doesn't have a huge amount of loot in it, it looks like. It's just got some coal, a single gold ingot and some leads, but the leads might be kind of useful to you if you're, you know, into leading mobs around with them. And in here, likewise, we don't have anything particularly special, so that's kind of a shame. There is a chance for Woodland Mansion chests to contain some more interesting stuff, potentially enchanted golden apples. Solve all of my problems with golden apples, and I think what we're going to do is go out and find a couple of other Woodland Mansions to see if, in this video, we can Hello everyone, my name is Pixelriffs, and welcome back to the Minecraft Survival Guide. I hope...
Hey, what's going on guys? My name's Anthony, or Big B Stats, and welcome back to another Minecraft update video for you guys here today. And today we're going to be going over the new snapshot for Minecraft 1.11 exploration update. Also, if you can, drop the video, like, and share it. It is much appreciated and shows your support for the channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be focusing on some new mobs because I have not yet brought you guys some videos on the 1.11 update. Now, I've been getting a lot of questions and requests about the update, what's my favorite features in it thus far, but today I'm going to be focusing on 3 new mobs, which are going to be called the Illagers. So just in case you haven't really been up to date with the brand new update that is coming out, you'll be able to kind of get some insight on what's going to be in the actual update. So again, we have 3 new mobs that are going to be in the update and many, many more things. But again, today's video, I'm going to focus on these 3 mobs and explain to you guys exactly what they are. So first up, we have the Vex. We also have the Vindicator, and then we have the Evoker. So those are our 3 mobs there. If you've never seen them before, like if you've never seen what they look like, what they do, it's going to be really cool as far as your first impressions, seeing what this is going to be like. It's also very creepy too, because there's a new place called the Woodland Mansion. Now the Woodland Mansion, as you can see on the map here, which you get from a brand new villager. So if I was to go over there, this is just extremely far away. They are difficult to kind of get to, but it's a mansion, very scary, and it will contain these 3 mobs. So I'm already suited up and everything like that because it's going to be quite crazy once I switch. So let's go ahead and spawn in the Vex mob. So here I have it, the Vex. As you can see, it's kind of like a little ghost kind of a thing. It looks very creepy. I know you're probably wondering if you've never seen this before.
Seven Golem.
My goodness. I mean, it's really scary. Now, I know Halloween and things like that is coming up too. Now, not to say, like, you know, this is, like, part of the scary update or so, but, I mean, it's very creepy. I mean, this mansion is super scary. If you go and tour this mansion, it's very, very scary. Now, that's the Vex. We also have the Vindicator. If we check him out, he looks very creepy.
Oh, he's a blacksmith.
These 3 are called pretty much the Illagers. And the Illagers are basically just like, of course, not villagers. They're just kind of like the bad version, it seems like, of the villagers.
Jammer.
So there you have it there. So pretty much all you do is just take the V off of the villagers, and then you have illagers. So this is the Vindicator, and you're probably wondering, like, okay, he just looks like a very cold villager. I mean, he's not doing anything, but watch when I switch into survival in a bit. It's going to blow your mind on what these mobs actually do, because all of these are hostile mobs. And then we also have, I think we have the Evoker, which is last up. And again, nice robe there. And you're like, you know, they're not so bad just looking at them, but they are quite bad. So I'll probably do this one at a time, because I don't want to have to fight all of them at once. And he dropped something really cool, which is called the Totem of Undying, which I'll talk about that in some future videos or so. One at a time, because I don't want to have to fight all of them at once. And he dropped something really cool, which is at them.
Pa, ka që albjete?
Ose ka që ualon si, zarës janë të shpia. Edhe I bën foto, edhe I qanë ku dohet. Sa që është arashe, son po hipobia, nive?
Ame.
Së sytë, I qesë po me, se më dohet.
Ik weet dat hier beneden dat hier niet zo bijzonder is, maar zodra je naar boven gaat dat daar de fucked up shit is. Pinch back. Nu is het nog niet spannend, maar zo meteen als ik naar boven ga. Kijk, daar wat ik was echt bang. Daarboven, ik weet dat daarboven daar de echte shit is. Wietplantage. Oh, deze zijn wel handig op zich. Oké, dat was hier gewoon waardeloos beneden. Ja, bitches, kom maar. Kontgezicht. Oh, daar schrok ik van. Fuck, die doen iets damage. Hoertje. We hebben hem hoor. Hiervoor kwam ik. heb ook gehoord dat er secret rooms zijn. Oh, snel. I always keep the thing on me phone. Do not test me. Let's go, nog eentje. Kangolo hoer, ik schrok me de tering. Stinkhoer. Kom maar, met z'n allen. Gezellig speelhuisje. Chain chestplate, poepoe. Yo, chain chestplate. Goh, dat is iets wat je niet zomaar kunt krijgen, wat je echt puur alleen maar kunt vinden. Er zijn nog secret rooms, dat weet ik. Lol. Gewoon fucking random heen. Yes, bitch. Ik had een vuur aan mijn been.
Hello, I'm ABX and welcome back to the top 5 video. Today I'm here in a woodland mansion, or in several wood mansions I should say, because I wanted to go through some of the secret rooms you can find in these places. Because most people go to the woodland mansion, they find their evoker, they maybe find like a weird chest room on the way, but they're mostly there to kill the evokers, to kill the vindicators, and although this is one of the best purposes for the woodland mansion, as I showed off yesterday in a video, you can in fact find so much more here, and in today's video I wanted to show off 5 amazing secret rooms in order of that I think you should be looking for the next time you're in a woodland mansion, because these are so much better than you might even realise. So like this video if you do like it, because it helps out the channel a lot, and let us know you do like the top 5s, and indeed like showing off the top 5 secret rooms. With this, let's get straight into talking about the 5th best room you can find in woodland mansions, which in my opinion has to be the banner room. So this is a grey banner room, and I like it because, you know, I know it's a PC room, but it feels like it's a Gary Banner homage. It's a room entirely dedicated to the grey banner, which as you all know is the old Gary Banner. Something kind of nice about that, kind of like that. However, there's a really cool secret about this that most people will miss, because you'll look, you'll say, oh, this is a room filled with cobblestone stairs. I don't really care about that, but the thing about this room that's kind of special is you can go right round the back and you'll find a secret chest here. So the secret chest can contain a great deal of things, but it's mostly like a mix of mob spawner chests plus a brand new set of loot just for the woodland mansion, including chain armor. You can find chain armor here, which is great. The secret chest can contain a great deal of things, but it's This is a room filled with cobblestone stairs. I don't really care about that, but the thing about this room that's kind of special is you can go right round the back and you'll find a secret chest here. So these secret chests can contain a great deal of things, but it's mostly like a mix of mob spawner chests plus a brand new set of loot just for the Wooden Mansion, including chain armor. You can find chain armor here, which is great. You can find diamond armor, you can find golden apples, you can find all this much better loot. You know, you can find this sort of stuff there, including an emerald like I just put in there, as you can see. You can find all this sort of stuff in your Wooden Mansion, and that's amazing to me that you can find so much free loot in a room that otherwise looks entirely unassuming. So just remember, next time you see the Grey or Gary banner, that it's actually got a gift for you. And also, I really like this room because it has these stairs leading to the top here, so if you want to like break into the rooms above, because you should always be, you know, looking for other places in your mansion, then here is a great place to do so. So if I actually got those blocks, then I'd be able to, let's go down and get them. But yeah, as you can see, just by grabbing like 3 blocks from the ceiling, now if we want to, we can kind of just climb up there, and that's kind of an easy thing. So this is a half block, so we have to like jump across to there, I think. But yeah, as you can see, just like this, we're now, okay, 1 more block. Just like this, 4 blocks is all it takes to go from there to the 2nd floor, which could lead us into another secret room, which is great. It's a secret room that helps you find other secret rooms, and that's why it's number 5 on my list of favorite secret rooms. So let's move on to the 4th best one, because the 4th best room, in my opinion, has to be the cat room. So the giant cat room is one you might not have spotted, but basically in Wooden Mansions, you not only find rooms which just have tables and beds and boring stuff like that, again, not a big fan, but you also find rooms which have stuff like this, a giant cat statue. So there's a few reasons I like this. First of all, because there's a few statues you can find, like the chicken statue, the evoker statue, but the cat statue is clearly the best. If you disagree, I think you're just wrong, because giant cats are just, you know, it's adorable, it takes up like a full double room, and we've got like this giant cat that you can climb on, you can bounce around, all that sort of stuff. But the second reason I really like this one, besides being able to like climb on a giant cat in Minecraft, is because it's actually a really useful way to get lots of black wool. It's kind of rare, you know, again, it's not like you're not going to get one of these in every Wooden Mansion, but when you do get them, you get so much black wool, and as you're probably familiar, if you've ever used wool and you can't get it in survival, one of the most useful types of wool is the, you know, the black type, because you can use it for outlines, use it for that sort of stuff, and you get a little bit of white wool to go along with it, you get a little bit of green, and I think it's so great that there's a room which basically gives you a bunch of black wool. So if you come in here with just 2 bits of iron and you make some shears, then you can obviously like really easily, you know, take all the black wool, get like a stack and a half. It's only like 100 and something, you know, bits of black wool, and that's not all. If you happen to find more than 1 black cat, because I have, you know, one of the Middle Mansions on this seed has 2 right next to each other, that means you can get double the amount of black wool, and you can do some really amazing stuff with wool, which you get from a really, you know, it's great to find the first time, it's great to explore, it has the exact same thing as before, where if you want to use it to climb to the next floor, you can do that really easily, and it also has the next level benefit of, well, to the ceiling apparently, it also has the next level benefit of being really useful, you know, the components that it gives, because black wool is one of the most useful blocks in Minecraft that you never quite have enough of, and that doesn't really spawn naturally anywhere, except now it spawns in Wooden Mansions in the form of the giant cat. I love it. Giant cat room has to be one of the best rooms you can find, but not as good as the 3rd best room you can find in Minecraft. The 3rd best room, in case you are curious, after you've slain your Vindicators and your Evokers and such, is one that is only found in secret. So there are certain rooms in Wooden Mansions that are only found behind, you know, like you can only see them if you break in through windows, or if you happen to break in from another floor, because they don't have any natural doors spawning, and they're also really tricky. Like looking around here, you know, looking for where the secret rooms might be, you think like, oh yeah, through that wall maybe, or okay, well, I made one of them activate. You look around, you think like, where could they possibly be? But some of them are really sticky to find, and the best tip I can give is just to look through windows, because every now and then they'll reveal something they probably shouldn't, like this room right over here. So this room can only be reached by breaking through the glass and having to look around, or by getting lucky and just being like, you know, I reckon there's something behind there, because as you can see, it is an obsidian, like, what do you call this, like prism kind of thing, and again, it's really secret, because even when you find it, you just think like, wow, it's an obsidian room, what can you really do with that? However, if you can break 2 bits of obsidian, actually I don't think you need to break 2 even, if you can break like 1 smart bit of obsidian, or like me, because you make a mistake, 2 bits of obsidian, what you can actually do is you can find inside there, so let's, I believe if we break the very top block, we should be able to find inside this place a diamond block. That's right, this room, it looks really unassuming on the surface, and then, you know, it's hidden, so you can't find it on the surface, and then when you do find it, you think like, oh, I went through all this effort for that, and then once you break through at least 2 blocks against the center, again, we don't have an efficiency pickaxe, so we'll just wait for this to happen slowly, but in the center of it, there is actually a diamond block, so this is a really great reward, 9 whole diamonds just for finding one of these rooms, and the best bit about it is, again, even your friends that have Wooden Mansion, they might have found this room and just thought like, why does this exist, and moved on, even if they have found a rare thing, and you can go in there, you can sneak up their 9 diamonds, and then you can put your obsidian back, and just pretend that nothing ever happened, be like, yep, this is just a room, nothing's happened here, and that's what I really do quite like about it. So yeah, it's a room that's really great, because you probably will pass it by, even if you do find it, you're probably not gonna miss out on the key things, and that's why you can swoop in and get yourself some free diamonds, 9 diamonds for absolutely free, gonna help you to keep up that diamond armor. So what's even better than a free diamond block? Well, I'd say one of the few things that meets that description is probably the mob spawner room. So the mob spawner room is really, really well hidden. It's got the exact same thing where there's no natural ways in or out, and you know, finding your way into one is like near impossible. Besides, you know, like either looking in through windows, or in this particular case, this was a really, really lucky find. I actually, you know, I broke through that the first time, but let me show you how you can find it normally, because all you have to do is break through a bit of glass and then go around from the outside, because it is again, it's the mob spawner room. So right now, mob spawner rooms are glitched with console, and they kind of spawn in this really weird place. You know, they only spawn with pig spawners, but they're meant to spawn with spider spawners, and it's meant to be kind of like an abandoned mine shaft, but with regular spiders. However, right now, it's just a free opportunity to get yourself one of two things: either a bunch of free string if you have a sword, and if you have shears, you can get lots of free cobweb. Cobweb is a limited resource in console. You can only get it by using shears on cobwebs, which if you don't have an abandoned mine shaft, or you haven't found one yet, means you just won't be able to get any, and here is just a place filled with it. You can get a stack of free cobwebs, which is pretty nice, but then on top of that, again, you're probably familiar with this already, but just in case you're not, you can break this thing, and you can actually you can get a bunch of free XP, and if you don't decide to break it in creative, so it's like, there was 2 levels at level 4, but you can get like a few levels from that thing. You could also use it as a farm, set up a spider farm here, and you could also use it if you're in creative at least, which again, Wooden Mansions aren't that widely used in creative, but if they are, you could set up a custom trap here for like a guardian spawner. You could set up anything you want here, and that's what I think makes this room so amazing. There are mob spawners inside some of your mansions, and you'll never realize it because, again, the rooms are just kind of hidden, and yeah, this is why you should always check through your walls. You never know what you could find on the other side of a map room, or again, if you look on this, okay, let's get through this mess right here, but if you look on this side, literally on the other side, it is behind the, you know, the illager face, which is why you should look behind this sort of stuff. It's like in Super Mario 64, always look behind the paintings, there might be stuff there. So yeah, let's move on from this to the best room I think you can find in Woodland Mansions in Minecraft. So yeah, the very best room I think you can find in a Woodland Mansion in Minecraft is actually kind of similar to the third best room, but it's a little bit better in quite a few different ways. So remember how that room was really great because it had with it, you know, it was this room that was filled with obsidian, had a diamond block hidden on the inside. What if I said there was a room that was that, but just a lot better and had even better stuff? So yeah, this is another secret room. It's a 2x2 secret room. There's only a few of these in the game, and it looks something like this. I would like to clarify right now, I have not found, you know, finding one of these naturally is very, very tricky, and I haven't done so yet, so I made a recreation inside one of these rooms. Again, this isn't a natural spawn one, just in case you're thinking like, Toy Cat, something's wrong here. No, this is one that I did have to make as a recreation, but this is exactly what it does look like, as you can look up and you can find, and you can eventually find in your own finds, and the reason I love this is because it contains 100+ obsidian, which is great if you just like obsidian and you want some source of it, but if you don't want obsidian, you don't have to make obsidian because you don't have a damn pickaxe, then what you can actually do is you can break through the glass, and which, you know, that has 2 benefits, one of which is allowing it to like burn down the rest of the, so if we break on some of this, let the lava out, it's going to burn down some of the Wooden Mansion, which might be your sort of thing. Again, when you set this thing on fire, it makes a really big blaze, which, you know, has a lot of benefits as well as a lot of downsides, but still, might be your thing, so free lava to let out, but also, if you can just get to the inside of this thing, in the middle, as you can see, there is in fact an so we're going to be really careful about this, there is in fact a diamond block on the inside, so if you get rid of the, I think it'd be 26 blocks of lava around it, then you can get yourself a free diamond block, but the 26 blocks of lava you take, or more realistically, like the top 9 and then like a few from the bottom, if you just take some of these lava blocks away, then that means you actually have enough to make a nether portal if you want to. So you can make a nether portal from this room, plus you get 9 free diamonds without having to have a diamond pickaxe like you did before, plus if you do have a diamond pickaxe like you did before, then you get 100 free obsidian, and that's just amazing to me. The fact that there's a room like this in the game that gives you a nether portal, it gives you the ability to burn down your mansion. Again, some people are like that. It gives you the ability to get some, you know, all this sort of free stuff, and I just really do love this. It's probably it's got to be the best secret room you can find in the Minecraft Woodland Mansion. I think there are some really wacky ones out there, but this is just the objectively best one that you should always be keeping your eye out for, and hopefully you now know after this video that you should be doing that. So I hope you did all enjoy it. You can like it if you did like it, because it helps out the channel a lot. Let us know you do like this sort of video. You can share it if you really liked it, and you can subscribe when you're around here, because I make videos like this one every single day on my channel, and if you subscribe, you'll see them dead in your homepage. So yeah, that's just a reminder that every time you look into a Woodland Mansion and you find regular old, like, oh yeah, this is a table and chair rooms, how exciting, just a reminder that for every one of these rooms, there should be a, you know, really exciting room somewhere in your mansion, and you've just got to find it. You've just got to like look in through the windows, and you go, okay, let's do this properly. You've got to look in through your windows, and you've got to find stuff like, okay, this is a room which is a random dead end, but still, it exists. You've got to find stuff like the, you know, behind the villager face, there is the room like this, and if you do that, then you're going to find yourself some pretty good stuff. So, yeah, that's just the kind of lesson from today's video. I hope you did all enjoy it. Like if you liked it, share if you liked it, subscribe if you're around here, because I make videos like this one every single day on my channel, and if you subscribe, you'll see them dead in your homepage. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all, oh, 2 free banners here, by the way, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.
you hear about Gen X, millennials. Well, I think I'm world.
Laten we even naar beneden gaan. Ik heb het zo heet, ik weet niet waarom, maar ik zweet helemaal. Ah. Volgens mij heb ik echt een hele slechte Woodland Mansion. Aangezien al die andere mensen allemaal praten over allerlei secret rooms, allemaal diamond blocks en zo erin. En die van mij is gewoon crack. George!
Het is Merkenweek bij Mediamarkt. Tot wel 25% korting op heel veel merken. Zoals op geselecteerde HP-laptops, AEG-stofzuigers, Samsung-televisies en veel meer. Ga nu voor alle deals naar jouw Mediamarkt.
Hello, I'm MVX3 and welcome back to this video. So it's the Wealthy Woodland Mansion in Minecraft. This is of course the largest naturally generated structure that does exist in the game, and as a result, being so large, a chest has lots of treasures hidden within. And although, you know, there are all these treasures, it's kind of hard to find them because there's just, you want to take them, actually costs, I think it's like 30 something iron. It costs a lot of iron to make one of these naturally, and you can get one for free just by finding one of these little rooms over here, which is really great if you ask me. And not only do you find an anvil, but you find some lava here too, like it's a blacksmith chest. In fact, this is what a blacksmith, you know, building in a village should be, except it's in the wooden mansion. So yeah, grab yourself an anvil. Because of a glitch on Minecraft console right now, it turns into a regular anvil, and you get a full 30, you know, something iron amount of stuff just from one block. Turn that into 9 lapis, and you can get yourself some enchanting done really, really easily. So yeah, I love that, the fact that like his brain is powered by a lapis block, and it's something, again, that really isn't clear. Inside, because the middle of the head is actually powered by a lapis lazuli block. So if you want to do some enchanting, which you probably do because you just got yourself an anvil, then if you have one of these lapis lazuli blocks, then you can you know, turn that into 9 lapis, and you can get yourself some enchanting done really, really easily. So yeah, I love that, the fact that like his brain is powered by a lapis block, and it's something, again, that really isn't clear from the outside, even if you do find one of these rooms. So yeah, it's just something you might not realize. Let's move on next to the third rare resource you can find in these places if you are lucky enough to find a room there anyway, and that is of course TNT. So you might think, where is TNT in the Woolen Mansion? So there isn't any of that. I've cleared out the whole thing and I didn't find any. Well, you've actually got a chance. It's admittedly quite a rare room, but you can find one of these rooms right here, which is like a fake end portal room. Again, this looks it's like a comically fake room, but yeah, it actually contains a chest, so more chances for diamonds, more chances for iron, golden apples, etc. But it also contains 2 TNT, which you can take from next to it, because I guess these are for like lighting the portal in some way. I don't entirely understand, because if you did try and light the portal, it would just blow up. But still, you get TNT regardless of what you're going to do with it. And I think it's kind of great that there is a room which, again, I like the idea of it, like, it's lava in a portal frame. I like that it's kind of like the childish kind of version of the thing, and I also just really like, in my opinion, the way you get TNT, because that can be used for all sorts of amazing stuff, mostly though just for playing around with and having fun. So yeah, the 4th and 5th resources are you find from 2 very similar rooms. So these, again, they're recreated rooms just because finding this by itself is very, very rare naturally. So this one right here is the obsidian room. It looks like it's just a pile of obsidian, and it's only, it never has doorways going into it. So you have to dig around your Woolen Mansion, you have to find one of these places, and you have to mine through the obsidian, which again, you probably wouldn't think to do, even if you did find this thing. But if you do that, then you're rewarded with not just 1 diamond, but 9 diamonds, or I guess, you know, 1 diamond block, which is it makes the lapis look like a really cheap gift now, doesn't it? Like, oh yeah, I was pretty happy with the stuff, but then I got that. So you get not only diamond blocks from this room, which again, they're found fairly commonly, I've found at least a few of them so far, but you also have this room over here, which as you can see is a lava-filled room. So yeah, this is great because this gives you even more obsidian. You can just mine around the thing, grab all of the obsidian. Obsidian's not too rare, that's kind of useful, but it also gives you access to 2 other pretty decent resources, one of which is of course lava. You can have a lot of that, and we're going to have to scoop that all the way. It gives you access to lava, and it gives you access to one more thing, which is the diamond block on the inside. There's a diamond block on the inside of that thing, and it's really crazy that you can get some free diamond on the inside of this you know, thing like that. Again, I've shown it off before, it's a pretty nuts thing, and it's something you should be looking at. So yeah, that's a thing right there. I worry it's been recreated without the diamond, but I assure you there is a diamond found in the center, and that's a thing you can find with this room right here. Also, you get 26 bits of lava, so 3x3 cube, which is a lot of lava, enough to go to the nether, plus you get portals. So guess what? You could do this late game stuff.
The fucking lamp on. Oh, door zo'n fucking beste ding is een keer mijn pa doodgegaan. Dat was zo fucking sad. I see a fucking temple. I'll be running for back. Bitch, I'm a rock rat. Fuck the big guy uit mijn huis. Zo. Oh, heet. Yo. Nee, pad staat open. Ja, kijk, weet je, mijn broertje kan wel mijn gisteren, maar hij kan niet zijn klas zien. Dat staat er niet in, maar ik zelf kan niet inloggen. Maar dat komt meestal 1 week van tevoren erop of zo. Dat was vorig jaar ook, of 2 weken of zo. Toch, gisteren, ik realiseerde mij gewoon dat hij, gewoon dat ik over 2 weken, dat ik gewoon in een fucking klaslokaal zit, hè. Ik zweer. Ja, nee. Ik dacht al, what the fuck, 2 weken. Deze zomer was zo space. Ik voelde gewoon als 1 lang weekend en ging opeens gaat het fucking snel. Ja, kanker gewoon. Ja, maar ik vind dat gewoon kut. Ik vind het gewoon veel chill als mensen gewoon, als dat gewoon al voor de zomervakantie of zo erop gooien. Ja, maar we moeten weer allemaal rekening houden met allemaal van die onzekere kutkinderen. Ja, fucking. Ik scheid aan. Oké. Oh, ik heb die gast even gemute. Yo, ik had je gemute, man. Ah. Ik was net mansion, hè. In Minecraft. Ik heb een dikke voorbereiding gegooid van 2 uur. Blijkt niet zo lastig te zijn, die mansions. Gewoon best wel easy.
Wat zei je?
Die mansion, die is helemaal niet zo moeilijk. Ik was er bij die mansion in Minecraft.
Oh ja. Speel je dat?
Ja.
Ik speel GTA, er zijn fucking veel glitches in één keer. Uit niks.
Ja, door die dingen, door die updates zeker.
Nee, valt nog mee, maar gewoon, er zijn workarounds.
Oh.
Bijvoorbeeld de duplication glitch, die kan je weer doen. Op het kleine glitch is er weer.
Echt?
Ja.
Oh, dat ding heeft mij zo rijk gemaakt, hè. Ik zweer. In 1 uur, ik had 12 milli. Gewoon 1 uur, hè.
Ja, maar nu is dat heel anders. Nu moet jij jouw internet uitzetten en weer aanzetten en dikke bullshit.
Hoezo?
Duurt minimaal 7 minuten voordat jij klaar bent, dan krijg je 750k.
Ojo.
Maar ja, beter dan niks hoor. Er is ook een paardenglitch. Er zijn echt veel mensen die helemaal niks hebben. Daar kan je kolen voor mee verdienen, maar wel heel lang. En kijk, ik begon zeg maar, toen ik niks had, begon ik met Powder Glitch. Dan heb ik de Facility gekocht met Orbital Cannon en heb ik die glitch gedaan. Ja, is goed.
Ja.
Ja, is goed. En daarna heb ik al mijn shit gehaald met de hele tijd die Orbital Cannon glitch. Ja, nu heb ik gewoon bijna alles. Ik heb bijna elke auto in deze game.
Nou, ja, GTA is wel leuk, alleen zonder die glitches zou niemand GTA spelen, omdat je dan gewoon niet, omdat je gewoon, ja, het is gewoon gay dan.
Zo lastig om geld te maken, ik zweer het je.
Ja, daarom.
Maar nu is de perfecte tijd om GTA te spelen voor mensen die echt niks hebben, want nu is een paar die glitch. Je kan daar, laten we zeggen 20.000 als jij wint met jouw paard per race verdienen. En zo'n race duurt denk ik al een half minuut.
Oké, we gaan even dit doen.
Oh ja, is goed. Oh, ja. Er is ook weer zo'n Penny's merch glitch.
Hey, Rafik is toch ook online in Fight man, dus. En Hamza.
Hij speelt waarschijnlijk met de andere boys. Ja. Wat is er? Hebben we wat? Hoezo, wat is er? Amin. Wat is er? Wat? Wifi. Oh, just
Hey, Samad, ik ga even die party van Rafik en zo. Alright, ciao. Oh my god. Wat spelen jullie?
Minecraft.
Ik was net dingen zijn Mansion. Koude ziek. Ja, die dikke osso. Ja, met die pillages, ja.
Je hoeft niet overdrijven, of ik.
Zitten jullie survival nu? Hey, weet iemand van jullie misschien een fucking cow-farm of zo? Want bij mij werkt het niet.
Wat?
Cow-farm, gewoon koefarm. Automatic.
Kijk op YouTube.
Ja, maar die werkt allemaal niet, dat is het probleem.
Misschien is dat getest.
Hey everyone, it's your guy Waddles here, welcome. Today I have not one but two tutorials for you. Same mechanics. You should find yourself loaded with beef and leather. That means tons of... Look at... And then we're ready to... Chest. That right above the hop. Your world. And going to be... To do this after you have 2 cows around the center fence post like I'm doing here. This will help make sure you feed each and every single cow inside of this thing. Assuming you haven't changed your game rules, once you have 24 cows inside of this thing, any additional cows will die. Now fortunately the game chooses to kill the adults off first, so that means if we have a 25th cow in there and it is a baby, a random adult cow will be chosen and killed. And then the drops from that adult cow, well, they'll be placed into your chest nice and conveniently.
Mooi boy. Dan ga je zelf kijken, kut. Ja man. Dan waren we al lang al klaar. Hm? Wat? Ja, omdat ze geen cobblestone hadden. Hoewel deze plek is echt groot. Ik ga volgens mij zoveel loot vinden. Hopelijk is er één kist met 1080.
Hoe zeg je fabriek in het Engels?
Factory.
Oh ja,
oh
mijn god, hoe weet ik dat niet?
Old series that is right, like some yellow concrete. We're going to do a similar sort of caution that we did over there. So we're going to do that just by just break down in here first. Just drop it down.
Lekker.
Do this here. Wrong one. There we go. We'll put yellow there, and we'll do. Actually, we'll break out all of that there. Can I reach it all? I can. Fantastic. So we'll go yellow, and then we'll go so black there and black there. 1, 2, 2. There and there. We'll go yellow,
Minecraft
yellow,
blacksmith tutorial.
and black and yellow. That's looking good. Same thing here. We'll go yellow there, and then we'll do the same thing on the other side. We'll just go yellow there and yellow there.
Heb je last van mijn achtergrondgeluid?
There's some spots here which I think can really add themselves to some detail. So I also like to get some buttons. These actually work really, really well. I'm just going to get rid of that. Actually, no, keep that. That's okay. I'll get that yellow back. So we'll need that for the next build. So there we go. So you can just get some buttons on the inside of here, just to add a little bit of additional detail, and that just helps to just give some interest points on the inside. The other things you can do is things like tripwire hooks and those types of things. But that is it. That is the very first of the build. We have our power situation sorted. Next thing we want to build is a press or a manufacturing type of outlet, type of setup. So what we want to do is we just want to go out by 3 once again. 1, 2, 3, and then we'll start here.
Hello guys, my name is Krinik Dima, and today I'll teach you how to build a village blacksmith in Minecraft. Guys, if you like this video, if you want more of the same video on my channel, please slap like button and subscribe to my channel, of course. It's very important for me. Okay, let's build. Astasio, when...
What the?
Hey, what is up guys, and welcome back once again to another Minecraft tutorial. Today, as you can see, we're up back by the Baron's house once again, and we're going to be making him a little personal blacksmith. So it's not going to be anything too huge, but I think it's going to fit up here quite nicely, and it's going to be really cozy and just going to fit the overall mood and size of this town. Now, don't worry, we are going to be making a rather large blacksmith once we get over to the main city itself. That is going to be saved for another day. And just in case you guys are wondering how big you need to make this, here's sort of the little floor layout. Just keep in mind that there are going to be certain sections that stick out a bit over from that. Now is just connect all of the side, and then the second window is connect the door. And now, as you can see, I have added a lot more detail. First off, by adding this little cover above the door, that's just made completely out of the oak wood stairs. And then to support this, I just did.
What is up, the world? You done an upper hand on me. It thought that it was gonna just remain a mystery forever, but no, my friends. I got its number, and turns out this little baby holds the secret to ultimate Minecraft power. Today we're gonna make diamond tools out of coal and other appliances. Okay, for this trick we'll...
Top of the frame, and please down.
Of a tutorial, so I'm going to be using pretty much the same material from the grass, and then what you do is run the oak stairs going on.
Over the last 10 years, responsive web design has changed how we create for the web. And
now beautiful in 2, 3, 4, 2, at least one more except it is clean for the front and the neck put slack on this on up that
Well, now we're going your way down. We're gonna watch the trapdoor all the.
What's up everyone, how you doing? Blue Nerd here and welcome back my friends to another Minecraft tutorial. I sure hope you guys are having an awesome day. I am doing fantastic. Now guys, just before we get started and we take a look at what we're going to be building, I just want to say a huge thank you. The channel just hit over 500 subscribers, 514 at the time of this recording, which is absolutely amazing guys. I'm so I will put out this one, which is the medieval watermill. It did change this one, couple of logs. Let's take a look. Glass painters is going and here and go on the inside here on this. Welcome builders, and it is Jordy and welcome back to another. I'll stand back and let you a lot of detail. I'm just going to do a little end here. Chunk buildings inside of that list. So if you like but not there, is that 5? 1, 2, 3, 4. I want it quite high, so we're going to come up. Right, for any blacksmith, I think you'd be quite happy with that, don't you? What's for this, which is going to be that bit like how I'm going to do this. But I want a slanty roof, and the roof has to come out. Just form that down like that. Fit good. Put it there.
Gezondheid.
Dankjewel.
And get that like that, that like that. And then like that. Okay, so that's working quite nicely. So let's come inside here. And what I'm going to do, no, not that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get some hay. Stick a hay there, and a hay there, because that sort of works. And then in the middle here, we're going to do 1, 2. Which way are we going to go? There, in the middle. I mean, that's the fella. Yep, I'm happy with that. That looks quite nice. And then what else do you have here?
Minecraft Butcher.
What else we do? I think we're also going to stick a wooden, not wooden wall, a cobblestone wall.
To me, then directly to yours. Going to make one that you like. First off, we enough of them as on the screen that you showing you those seconds. Feel free to make this thing, and once it's really bottom left corner orange concrete and move left by 7 signs that you get sometimes outside of shops. It actually looks alright with 2 signs, to be honest with you. So those are 2 standing signs that kind of show you like what's on offer on that particular day for the butchers. Now, ladies and gentlemen, that is the outside of the butcher's complete. Very well done for making it this far. You've done a really, really good job. The next thing that we're going to be working on is the inside. So I'm going to dump these materials, and I'm going to grab all of these materials that you can see appearing on the screen right in front of you right now. Please. So, I'm now going to chuck, like, not particularly one that might have been this called and bright and obvious enough, and inside we have a nice pack, as you can't always do the subscription button. Bell and McDonald's, we are going to be building the outside, which requires city building friends. We want to come all the way to the front left hand corner of our grid. If you've not made the grid, it's really no big deal, as this is the starting position. On top of this block, I want you to place an orange concrete. Place one behind, going right, and then forwards. Take the back right orange concrete and place a block of quartz going right of it. Place 4 black concrete going right of the quartz. 1, 2, 3, 4. Place a block of quartz going right of it. I want you to place a backwards facing door going left of the block of quartz. I want you to take every single orange concrete block and place it butcher colour. Now that we blocks to typically block 5 the build possible. White, red. Concerning the lower remaining
Additionally, we want the corner blocks to be filled in as well. So you will find that you will have a gap once we have completed the build in between the two corners. Put it all the way up. So in a city, you might and directly you want concrete and place a. We are then going to, on the sides of the build where we have placed the white concrete, we are going to knock out the middle blocks on the front, the right. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have done almost all of the build. So the signs to be doing it rather quick, putting table down on the ground just because it helps. And I'm going to place my first banner in the center of the table. The first letter is B, which means white die coming up the left side of the banner. Grab the new one.
Hello. Oh, please do. So, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Perfect. Okay, that should hopefully be enough. Let me go ahead and just separate these. We have 1, 2, 3 for mid, and also the sinew, which is absolutely disgusting. Let's go! This is the moment tonight is.
Hey, what's up YouTube? In this video, I'll be showing you how to make a music store for all of your city building needs. The music store features a modern design which is modelled on a jukebox, projecting a record with a musical note above the entrance. The store has a very cozy lounging area and carries pretty much everything that you would expect a music store to carry, to sell, or just to use whilst you're in the store. I think that this store is one for the records. Oh, God, that was bad. And the same rows inside the record shop, or the music shop, whatever you want to call it. Just add some flower arrangements to the sides of the banner and place it in the center of the table. Just like that. And there you have an head of the the counter to keep stuff in. Including these in the item list, although from each side of the building like this. And if you clad them using some sort of trapdoor, and then put flowers in them, no matter what variety, it will look quite nice. You don't have to do this by any means at the bottom.
Guess who's back again.
By 1. And take the bottom 2 black concretes and extend them.
Ik heb 2 kisten gezien waarop ik gewoon iets erin.
Giant jukebox will extend. Place a red concrete on top of the black, really, and music onto the outside of the shop. And this is my least favorite part of the tutorial, ladies and gentlemen. So, how do we do this? We need banners. We need a crafting table as well. We need 5 white banners, a new banner, place it in the center of the table with red dye coming across the bottom. Grab the new banner, place it in the center of the table with red dye coming across the top. Grab the new banner and place it in the center of the table with red dye coming up the left side. Grab the new banner, place it in the center of the table, and place white dye all the way around it to give you AC, which now, of course, spells out. And there you go, ladies and gentlemen. White dye on the outside of your shop, 100% fully completed. That is all that I have to recommend that you do to the outside. Now, we are going to see about doing the inside of the shop. That requires all of these materials that you can see on the screen in front of you right now. Please, pause the video if you have to. Gather all of those materials. Once you're ready, we can begin. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so we have both gathered, hopefully, all of the materials that we will need for the inside of the music store. Feel free to pause the video once again if you have to. Make sure that you've gathered
stuff. Okay.
Entrance, and I'm going to extend it backwards by 1 using terracotta. We're then going to extend right by 8 sea lanterns as well. But once you have indeed and I don't think I need anything else, do I? Okay, so on top of the fence, I'm going to use a weighted pressure plate. This back table here, going to have back-to-back walk stairs. This table at the front, just one. Just going to have up to you, but I'm going to have a painting right in the middle of that wall. Kind of come outside. You know, it's kind of perfect. Let me get rid of all this stuff. Well done, by the way, for building this. This is awesome. So this is what your subway will look like once it is 100% fully completed. And if I dare say so myself, it's a really good-looking subway. Whether you want to make just one of the areas, it's one of my more favourite ones. It's very, very chilled out indeed. And yeah, guys, that's it. That's actually the end.
Wij moeten wiet van hem maken, dacht ik. Ik weet hoe je dat moet. Zo'n koude goeie. We zijn eigenlijk echt niet zo sterk, dacht ik.
The two new potions are invisibility and night vision. So.
Wel, nog eentje komt op maar. Kom, Abu is dan. Op de dak is het zeker.
Pufferfish and nether warts. So first get your nether wart. Put it in. Let's wait for that. Let's wait till that's done. You're awkward. Okay. So,
awkward.
If you.
Oké, ik kan nou redelijk eten. Voor mijn zoon Rafik, echt kaloi.
Ja, zo'n 100k doneert. Boeit me niet. Fuck dat. Hey, ik heb Alprik met 1 euro gedoneerd, hè. Ja, eerste stream ooit. Maar die guy heeft ook geld, wil ik zeggen. En dat is een koude haar. En dan hebben we zeg maar zo'n dikke auto gewoon in de voortuin staan. En dan hebben we zeg maar gewoon zo'n... Kijk, en dat is echt raar. Kijk, en dan hebben we zeg maar gewoon zo'n normaal rijtjeshuis. Niet zoiets bijzonders of zo. Gewoon, je weet wel, zo Sik en jij en de rest. En dan hebben ze gewoon echt, je weet wel, dan hebben ze gewoon zo'n rijtjeshuistuintje. Hebben ze daar gewoon een fucking Maybach in staan of zo, hè. Dat is echt zo'n exclusive Mercedes ding. Gewoon even in de voortuin gewoon.
Pafik, ik zie ons mooi huis. Okay, als je nou doet, dan ben je wel echt een kluns. Oh, de mensen zijn overal van die villages, Rafik. Letterlijk ook bij ons huis, hè. Maar ik kan hem al doen. Hier, deze ei gaat een kip op.
Hey, Butcher is toch slachter? Oké.
Hey, een schaap, jij dan doet. Oké, kom. Koude voldoet. Oké.
Once you're ready, it's going.
Hier, ik heb al 1,5 stack iron. 2 stacks.
The difference between bottom. Pause the video. I hope that you can see colourful using a mixture of yellow and white walls. We even have a little bit of.
Wacht. Dat gaat gewoon open. Oh ja, laat maar.
Gewoon hier. Ik ga offline man boys. Tjallas.